technically most desserts are vegetarian, right? So, I mean, there's nothing particularly special about this, but now we started off the week doing a homemade veggie burger. Well, today it's a homemade granola bar. This is full of nuts and oats and cranberries, everything that your little heart could desire, but no chocolate. I'm against chocolate in granola bars, so there. I have a half a cup of rolled oats in here, and I'm adding half a cup of dried cranberries, or any dried fruit that you want. Raisins, cherries, you know, you name it. Dates, I would love dates. I know you don't like dates, right? Everybody hates dates. Why? Stop hating on the date. Half a cup of sliced almonds, skin on or skin off, up to you. And then just stir it around. People are always trying to convince me that granola bars are a healthy snack. I'm like, that is a dessert. Don't you agree? Or do you think it's a snack? Tell me what you think. All right, set that aside. In a saucepan, you just need to heat some ingredients together. A half a cup of natural peanut butter, not the processed kind. And if you wanted to use almond butter, say you're allergic to peanuts, go ahead, especially since there are sliced almonds in this granola bar. Put that into a saucepan. Small saucepan's a good size. Then half a cup of light brown sugar. The great thing about this recipe is it's really easy to make at home, much more cost effective because you get so many out of each batch, and it's easier to control the ingredients that you put in here. So it's a win-win situation if you ask me. 3 tablespoons of a neutral flavored oil like a canola oil or a safflower oil. Just don't use olive oil. Half teaspoon of cinnamon. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Stir it together and then just bring both of these things over to the stove because this needs to just melt to combine everything together. Okie dokie, spokies. What you need to do over here is turn the proper burner on. Let's start there. Add a tablespoon of water. Luckily, I'm near a sink. Add that. And then you just want to heat it till it's dissolved. You don't want it to get too hot because one of the other things that binds this granola bar together is an egg white. And if you add egg white to something that's too hot, what happens? It cooks. So, separate an egg. Whisk it just slightly. You want to break it up so that when you add it to your mixture that it doesn't all clump into one spot. You want to stir your peanut butter mixture until all the lumps are out and everything, like the sugar sort of dissolves, but you don't want it to get too hot because your egg white will cook if you add it into something that's too hot. My sugar was a little bit lumpy. That's why I'm taking extra care to break everything up, but everything else is dissolved, so I'm going to turn the heat off and then add my egg white. But make sure you work really quickly here because otherwise, even as you're stirring it, the hot sides of the pan can cook the egg whites. And then add it directly into your oat mixture. You want to do this pretty quickly because even the amount of time that it's been in there, the egg white is starting to cook on the sides. Stir it around so everything gets moistened. Make sure that everything is fully moistened. And then over here you can see that I have an 8x8 baking dish that's just lined with 2 pieces of parchment that are cut to fit inside and then slightly overhanging the edges. You scrape this into your dish, into your baking dish, and you want to make sure that it's nice and even. It's quite thin, but that's good because it's really rich and delicious. Spread it into the corners, nice and even so it bakes evenly. I just snuck a taste and it was so good. I know there's raw egg in there, but you know me. I live life on the edge. And then put it into a 300-degree oven until it's dry on top. That'll take about 30 minutes. Once they're finished, let them cool in the pan for 10 minutes and then lift them out using the parchment paper and let them cool completely on a wire rack until they're completely cool. Duh. Cut it into 16 squares, 4x4. It smells so good. It smells really peanut buttery. They're small, but they're tasty and delicious. It's really good. It's like a little cinnamony, a little salty, a little peanut buttery, a little chewier than a regular granola bar. I think you're gonna like it. Can we all just face facts here? Can we all get on the same page? This is a cookie. Right then. Darn delicious one and it's healthy. Stop lying to yourself, people. They're cookies.